Isn't it nice? Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yes, it's a new background. Actually, I just went shopping for fabric and online, of course, they delivered it to Mo. And this has not been made into an outfit yet. So it is currently my backdrop. Did you like the idea? Like, I thought I would wear some red to really pop with the blue. Which is actually quite, I've just realised, these are my primary school colours. I haven't outgrown them, have I? Oh my goodness. Hi, Perry. How are you? Hi, Travis. Oh gosh, everyone, we've still got, like, we do like a minute or so before we actually do kick off because everyone's like joining every 10 seconds. So get your snacks now. Today, I am having a cup of tea. It is a tea. I know it looks like wee-wees, but it is not. It's honey and lemon. Hi, Peachy Sparkles. Oh, good to hear, Perry. I hope you're having a fabulous Easter. What was I saying? Oh, yes, my very sus-looking drink, it is tea. It's honey and lemon. It just goes that wee-wee colour. But it's quite strange that there is no dried fig in here, but that's exactly what it tastes like, a dried fig. So, oh, thanks, Cherry. Yeah, I did it myself. What do you think of my wig, everyone? I styled this. Hi, Mum. My mum's just joined, everyone. Hi, Mum and Dad. Julia and Max are here. No, Julia, you can't be in the video. Don't send me a request to be in the video. It's my video. Get your own video, Mum. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Travis. Oh my gosh. Oh, very girly, isn't it? Yes, yeah, it's girly. Flossy Panda. Hey, Ree, how you doing? Oh, get your snacks. You got your snacks ready? I do have my snacks, and I wasn't lying last week when I said I have a bowl of olives. I have a bowl of olives. Because they are yummy. This is very civilized of me. I normally don't even get a bowl. I'll never eat this with a fork. This is just because I can't eat nicely with makeup on. Let's do a fork. Watch how delicate this is. I'm practically royalty. That was more delicate than a Kardashian eats a salad. I mean, life made, right? Hey, Nathan, how are you? Hi. Oh, thanks, Cherry. Thanks so much. Hey, I think it's time we start. Yes? Great. So we have all our snacks ready. Good. Importante. So even though we are in isolation, I'd just like to acknowledge the land on which I'm doing this Instagram live from because it's important, everyone. So in Maylands, I am still on Whadjuk people's land. This land does not belong to the landlord or the Shire. It actually belongs to the Aboriginal people. So it's a good thing to remember that this always was and always will be Aboriginal land. You know, they were here first. The very least we can do is, you know, tip our hats to them and say, thanks so much for keeping it in such great condition. Gorgeous. Well, today, oh my days, I may get a little emotional reading these books for you because every single one of them are my own from when I was a little kid. And this first book, it actually has my name on it still. From when I was 5 years old. Yes, that was 327 years ago. So for those of you playing at home, I am 332 years old. Yeah, I know. Eat your vegetables, kids. That's how we stay young. The book I'm going to be reading first for you all today is Donald's Day in the Kitchen. Oh, and look, well, it's backwards, but it's my name. Oh, it's poor book. It's like, it's not even white anymore. It's like this... Oh, Cherry. Cherry just said I don't look a day over 300. Thank you so much, Cherry. That means a lot. Hi, Samuel. Okay, I'm going to stop saying hello and I'm going to read the book now. We ready? Great. I'm going to shuffle. Shuffle? That's not a word. Shuffle over this way so I can show you the pictures. Donald is still asleep in his bed. A lovely dream floats through his head. Donald's dream, as you can see, is a chocolate cake as big as he... Yum! Yum! And if you look carefully, Donald isn't actually eating any of the cake. He's eating just the icing. You can see right from the start why this is my favourite book. And what flavour have we got? We have strawberry. My favourite flavour. Just a little bit PO'd that there are no strawberry Easter eggs. Why? Onwards we go. The cake looks tasty, it looks sweet. What a lovely thing to eat. But when Donald tried to bite the cake, he suddenly became wide awake. Oh, gosh darn it. The cake had disappeared from sight and left nothing but his appetite. He jumped up quickly from his bed and ran to the kitchen to be fed. I'm hungry enough to eat a horse. I'll start with something else, of course. Grandma, who was standing there, said, breakfast takes time to prepare. I must say, Grandma is looking very snazzy. Look at her outfit. Yes, lovely. Matching cardigan, matching shoes. Good fashion sense in that house. Just a side note. Grandma's wearing a skirt. What is Donald wearing on his lower part? Nothing? Well, we have a streaker in the family, everyone. We have a streaker. Now Donald was in a cranky mood. He yelled, I hate to wait for food. Grandma's kindly face turned red. Make it yourself, is what she said. Put this on if you're so smart. And wash the pans before you start. You won't learn cooking overnight, but you might learn how to be polite. Oh, she is really angry now. Now an apron, as every homemaker knows, keeps splash and splatter from your clothes. Yes. But Donald's so sloppy, he's far from neat. He gets coated from head to feet. Oh, Donald. An eggnog is really easy, he thought. It's not too sweet, it's not too greasy. But when his apron got caught in the door, he dropped the eggs right on the floor. Ah, Donald. You hear me saying that quite a bit. Oh, Donald. He's such a silly Billy nincompoop. I'm so hungry, Donald cried. I'm like an empty bag inside. I'd love to cook a leg of lamb, or a cut of beef, or a roasted ham. That was feigned, I'm vegetarian. But I don't have a roast to make. Besides, they'd take too long to bake. So I'm afraid that I would starve before I got a chance to carve. Oh, look, that looks like me when I don't have the makeup on. Oh, yes, that's what I look like when I'm 332 years old. Yeah. It's amazing makeup. Yeah. Covers in all the cracks. Yeah. Donald kept persisting on something else he could bake. I think perhaps that I might bake a lemon pie or chocolate cake, yum! But I must let it go for now. The reason is I don't know how. Well, Donald, with this isolation, this would be a very good time for you to start learning how to bake. Yes. I mean, everyone should know how to bake at least a tray of cookies or a simple muffin recipe. If you have a favourite thing to bake, let me leave a comment. Oh, lemon pie. I see you, Cherry. Yeah, lemon pie. Yeah, nice. Donald found a grapefruit pretty soon and tried to eat it. with a spoon. Really, Donald? But the juice squirted in his eye, yeah, no joke, and some squirted down onto his tie. He looked so happy. Oh, Donald. I'll try again, said Donald Duck, but this time too he had bad luck. He closed his eyes and turned his head. It squirted in his ear instead. Oh yes, Kirsty, you make some good food. I've seen the baking, yes. To make a simple cup of tea, it's just as simple as can be. Put boiling water in a kettle, add tea leaves and let them settle. But Donald didn't stop to think, and he quickly gulped down his drink. Sometimes all of us must learn is that hot tea can really burn. Oh, Muriel, hello. Lemon meringue. Yes, please. I love lemon meringue. Donald didn't know how to make a lemon meringue, so he kept persisting with other things. He said, I think I'll cook my favourite food. You didn't start with that, Donald? It's not boiled, baked or stewed. I'll make the dish I like the most. Fresh cooked eggs and buttered toast. Oh, toast is good. But Donald still had things to learn. A toaster sometimes makes bread burn. He was so upset with all the smoke, he dropped the eggs shells into the yolks. Out of the kitchen Donald ran to turn on Grandma's great big fan. He got it plugged into the socket. It started blowing like a rocket. It blew the pictures off the wall. It blew the napkins down the hall. It blew the smoke. And what is more, it blew poor Donald out the door. Bye, Donald. See you next time. Yes. Cherry just commented, a duck eating eggs? Cherry, I never questioned this when I was 5, but now that I'm 332 years old, you're quite right. That is very bizarre, a duck eating eggs. I don't have an answer for that. Yes, everyone's commenting, gosh, that is problematic, isn't it? Let's discuss later. Yes. When Donald gave his eggs a munch, there was an awful, noisy crunch. You cannot chew an omelette very well when it's made with broken shell. So, Donald got a bowl to fix himself a tasty pancake mix. Yes. He put in milk and salt and flour and stirred them all for half an hour. He used a bowl and a spoon of wood and mixed it till it looked thick and good. Then poured some in a frying pan and flipped it when it had turned tan. But when it sailed up in the air, he couldn't find it anywhere. First he looked left, then he looked right. The pancake was nowhere in sight. That's when he had a funny feeling. It might be caught up on the ceiling. He thought, I'll look up just in case, and smack! It whacked him in the face. I think I'm melting, Donald cried. This is the worst I've ever felt inside. And he decided there and then he'd never cook pancakes ever again. The floor is so full of food I've dropped. I better stop until it's mopped. That's when he slipped on slippery butter and slid straight through the kitchen shutter. Oh, the sight of Donald feeling bad made kindly Grandma feel quite sad. It worked out fine, Donald said. I got my breakfast served in bed. The end. Oh, Donald. Yes, Kate, shame Donald didn't have Uber Eats. Uber. See, Donald Duck, if you had Uber Eats, I would suggest something that is not duck-based and not egg-based. I just think it's a little on the nose, you know? Yeah. Don't think you should be eating those. Yes, Absolutely, Peachy Sparkles. Donald should just open up a bag of chips already and just get done with it. Absolutely. Oh my days. Hey mates, did you know that I actually have a Patreon page which helps me make more of these fun videos? I know. It starts at just 75 cents a week, which is like nothing. You can't even get a chip on there for Uber Eats for that much. Like that's so cheap. So yeah, jump to patreon.com, search for Cougar Morrison, and you can help me make more of these videos so we can all stay nice and entertained during this crazy isolation, right? Yes. Although if you want the direct link, I have tried pinning it to this video. I don't know if it worked. Just go to my Instagram bio. The link is right there, okay? Gorgeous. Oh, hi, Trinket. Hi, welcome. Oh, I forgot to say, for all those Patreon members, and there are, I think there's 9 of you now, so thanks so much everyone who is a Patreon. I'm actually going to be putting this full video of all of my Dragqueen story times up onto my Patreon page, just for the Patreons to see, so they can rewatch them anytime, anywhere they ever want, which I thought might be a really helpful thing during isolation, because we've seen all of Netflix already. We've already seen all of Stan. We've already seen all of Disney+. We're like, where's the new stuff? Oh, mate, I've got some new stuff for you. Yeah, so become a patron and you can watch it whenever you like as well. Yay! Lotte l'amour. And I'm going to try and say this. Le papillon? Is that how I say it? I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Just saying hello to some lovelies. I've never met Le Papillon Magique, but I heard she's lovely and she's watching right now. Hello. Oh, I did say it right. Yay. Oh, goodness gracious. What a warm day. Lovely warm day to wear such breathable fabric like industrial polyester. Moving on to another one of my beautiful childhood books. This one comes from the Dinosaur Collection by Michael Salmon, and salmon as in the fish. Now, I love these books. You may have seen me read a few of these ones in other Dragqueen Storytimes. Every book is featuring a different dinosaur, which is a helpful thing for us all to learn. But I love dinosaurs. I still love dinosaurs. I loved them when I was a little kid 327 years ago, and I still love them. In fact, I'm really, really excited for the Perth Museum to reopen so I can go and see some really cool dinosaur skeletons, because they're just the sort of thing when you see them, you're just like, what? That was real? Oh, how? Oh my gosh. It would have been really scary seeing them in real life, so I'm glad they're not around now. Oh, I'm a big scaredy cat. And this book features a dinosaur as well. I'm going to show you a picture of it, but I'm going to cover its name and let you guess what dinosaur it is. So here it is. Oh, it looks very cute. Like she's blushing and she's covering her face, but they're just trying to accentuate those thumbs. Any guesses? So, hi Apple Bottom Jeans, welcome. You can see there are no wings, so it's not a flying one. There's no flippers, so it's not in the water, it's a land one. And I'll let you know this is a herbivore, so it means it does not eat meat like me. It just eats plants and veggies, and I don't know if this one would eat lentils, but I do eat a lot of lentils. I wonder if they eat olives as well. I don't know. Oh, Avi, you got it. Iguanodon. It is an iguanodon. Congratulations. Hi, Annie. Welcome. So, the cool thing about the iguanodons, they look small in their picture books, but they were actually the size of a double-decker bus. I'm very scared of them now. And they weighed the same as an elephant. Furthermore, they were one of the very, very few dinosaurs that could run on all 4 legs and also stand up on 2 legs and run like that. That's even more terrifying. So I'm glad the dinosaurs are just existing in books now. Hello, Vinny. Welcome. Hello, everyone who's... Cherry, I don't know what that guess is. A Dilophosaur? I hope that's a joke, because I don't get it. Onwards. This is... I'm not going to tell you the title, because it will give it away. But this is a story about an iguanodon called Penny. One morning, as Penny the iguanodon woke up, she had a funny feeling that today was a really special day. Maybe it was because the sun was shining so brightly, she thought as she ate some leaves for breakfast. You can see she's used her nifty thumbs there. The iguanodons were very well known for their sharp thumbs, which they could cut leaves off their branches for, so they could have lots of breakfasts. I wonder what my friends are doing today, thought Penny, as she wandered off towards the volcano where the Dimetrodons lived. I'm sorry, Penny, you can't come any closer. We're much, much too busy, said the Dimetrodons to Penny. We're making something special and no one's allowed to see it. Oh, okay, said Penny. But before she could even find out what the Dimetrodons were making, she smelled something lovely in the air. Oh, that must be the Triceratopses cooking. They love to make things in the hot volcanic springs. I'll go and see them. I'm sorry, Penny, said one of the Triceratopses. We are much too busy today. Come back at another time. Oh, okay, said Penny. This is very strange, said Penny. The Triceratopses have never been too busy to play with me before. You know what? I'll visit the Apatosaurs instead. They're never too busy. But Penny was wrong. The Apatosaurs were wrapping things in coloured leaves, and when they saw Penny approach, they turned their backs to her and hid everything. Oh. Penny felt that the Apatosaurs didn't want her around either. So she just walked on. Oh. Penny began to feel really sad. Even the Stegosaur band stopped their playing and singing when they saw Penny approaching. Oh. Perhaps today isn't very special after all, thought Penny, and she pushed her way through the forest. Suddenly, surprise, surprise, happy birthday! It was a surprise party for Penny. Oh, Penny had completely forgotten that today was her birthday. We're sorry we couldn't see you when you came to talk to us, said the Dimetrodons, but we would have ruined a surprise. Here are your parents' presents, said the Apatosaurs. Oh, what did she get? Let's have a look. She got a bouncy pillow made from tree ferns, lovely, a painted bead necklace, and some little wooden statues carved from wood. Beautiful! Oh, what a lucky duck Penny is. The Triceratopses brought in a big birthday cake with a giant candle in the middle. That looks like strawberry icing, everybody. Yum, yum, yum. The Stegosaur band began to play as well, and everyone had a piece of cake. Good-o. After the cake was eaten, the dinosaurs decided to play a game. Pin the tail on that pterodactyl. Because it couldn't be pin the tail on the donkey, because donkeys hadn't been invented yet. That's right, donkeys were invented by a scientist in the 1940s. I'm joking. No one invented a donkey. So, don't worry, the pterodactyl wasn't going to get hurt in the game because the tail was actually just a tree vine which had some sticky glue on the end of it. Oh, that does look like fun. But the dinosaurs laughed so hard when the tail got stuck onto the Apatosaur. Oh! The poor Apatosaur looks as cross-eyed as me when I start doing mathematics. 2 + 2. Oh. Penny's very special day had come to an end, but she knew that this was a day that she would not forget anytime soon. The end. Ah, I love these books. Now, if you are having a birthday or someone you know is having a birthday around this time when we're all in isolation, it can be a little frustrating, can't it? Because normally you would get all of your friends and family all over at the same time, but we can't do that at the moment. So if you are in that situation, I just want to remind you that it's not too bad, and I'll tell you why. I've got a secret for you, and I know about this because I am a Christmas baby, and every year when I try organising a party, no one's around. All my friends have gone away for Christmas with their family, so no one's there to have a party with me. So I recommend you do what I do. Have a very small celebration now when it is your birthday, and then once isolation is over, have another party, a big one, and everyone's going to be like, yeah, party time! Just in case you missed that, yeah, party time! I took a lot of inspiration of how to dance like that from my little nephew. He's 2. Yeah. Not a great dancer, but he makes up for it in enthusiasm. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Lay. Hi, Hayden. Hello, welcome. If you are just joining, I have read 2 of the 3 books, but don't worry, if you become a Patreon member, you can see the full video whenever you like. You have the exclusive link. Yeah, Cherry. Cherry, there's already a gif of me dancing badly, and you're in the gif. Oh, Kate, I can't wait for the parties either. You know, even though it's not my birthday right now, when I perform as a drag queen, whether that be at a club or at someone's, I often do a lot of birthday parties or hens parties. It's kind of like a birthday celebration every time. And so all of my friends who are performers as well, we're all kind of like, oh, we're not able to do the thing we love the most. Oh, but I've been telling everyone, don't worry, because when we are eventually able to go back out and work and party with everyone, you're quite right, the parties are going to be incredible. I guess that's the silver lining of this isolation. It is really frustrating. We've had to rethink of how to do everything, but it's made us really appreciate the things that we did have in our lives, and it's made us really look forward to some things that we're hoping to get back as well. Yay. Me, I've been spending a lot of my time styling my wigs, like this one. She's a little wobbly at the top, but I've got some hairspray for that. Adore. Gorgeous. Okie dokie. I'm going to read you another book. Now this one, my mum and dad are watching, and they are going to know every single word because they read this book to me hundreds of times growing up. It is, without further ado, Hettie and the Fox. I might get emotional reading this one, everyone. Now, this is written by Mem Fox and is illustrated by Patricia Mullins. Without further ado, Hettie and the Fox. Hettie was a big black hen. One morning, she looked up and said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see 2 eyes and a nose in the bush." Right there. "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What's next," said the cow. And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose and 2 eyes in the bushes." "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What next," said the cow. Oh, they're very not bothered, are they? And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose, 2 eyes and 2 ears in the bushes." "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What's next," said the cow. And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose, 2 eyes and 2 ears in the bushes." "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What's next?" said the cow. And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 2 legs in the bushes." "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What's next?" said the cow. And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 legs, and a body in the bushes." "Good grief," said the goose. "Well, well," said the pig. "Who cares," said the sheep. "So what," said the horse. "What's next?" said the cow. And Hettie said, "Goodness gracious me, I can see a nose, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a body, 4 legs, and a tail in the bushes. It's a fox! It's a fox!" And she flew very quickly into a nearby tree. "Oh no," said the goose. "Dear me," said the pig. "Oh dear," said the sheep. "Oh help," said the horse. But the cow said, "Moo!" so loudly that the fox was very frightened and ran away. And they were all so surprised that no one said anything for a really, really long time. The end. Gosh, I love doing the voices. Oh, Mum and Dad, I hope you enjoyed someone else reading that to you for a change. I would just like to let you all know, put that back where it belongs. So my mum passed on to me a love of a lot of things. Reading was one of them. Olives as well, yes. As well as chips. Oh my gosh, I would hear a rustle in the kitchen sometimes and just walk into the kitchen and there's my mum on the couch with a bag of chips, like a mouthful of chips, just like flying out everywhere, just going, "I love chips." And you know what? I do too. But the other thing that my mum passed on a love to me of is a love of coffee. Yes. So growing up, my mum always had a very delicious smelling coffee. It had lots of cream and sugar in there. And I was like, "Mum, can I have some?" And, you know, coffee's not for little kids. So she'd be like, "No, you can't." But that wouldn't stop me trying to get some. And I'm quite sure that many times I knocked the coffee out of her hands and it spilt. And this book actually has a coffee stain right there. So this is like one of my most prized possessions. Oh gosh, everybody, thank you so much for joining along. There's a couple of you who have just joined and we're just about done. But don't worry, you can watch the whole video on patreon.com. So sign up as a Patreon. It's as little as 75 cents a week. And there you can watch the full video whenever you like, wherever you like as well. So you don't miss out, okay? I always put a little snippet up on my socials, but you can see the full thing, all the books there. Cherry, no, it does not still smell like coffee because that was 327 years ago. It's a little bit of an old stain now. Yeah. So don't forget, everyone, if there is a book that you're reading and you're like, "Gosh, I'd love Cougar to read that for me," send me a message. Let me know. Let me know what you would like me to read. So you can send me a message via either Patreon or Instagram or Facebook. That's the best place to put it, okay? And don't forget to watch out on Wednesdays because I will be releasing a new episode of Always to be Wise on Wednesday. Lovely little fun life hacks to help everyone save a bit of $1 because we all need to do that at the moment, don't we? Yes. It's been absolutely delightful reading to you all. I so hope you've loved this. And I look forward to seeing you next week because I'll be doing these every Sunday at 4 p.m. Perth time. Until then, hope you've all had a fabulous Easter. I haven't had any chocolate yet, but I'm going to go fix that and go shopping tonight. I have also run out of broccoli, so I need to go shopping. But I'm gonna get some chocolate too. No, I probably shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. I'm very dairy intolerant, so I might just like be that shopper who just stares at the chocolate for a really long time and walks away and comes back and walks away and comes back and I can't decide. Hope you're all staying well. Stay safe, wash your hands, stay isolated, have a fabulous rest of your Easter weekend, and I will see you on the socials sometime soon. Bye everybody! Ah!